Right, so we got this fight between David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde, right? First off, both guys are fan friendly, they both come to fight. So I think it'll be a good one, highly entertaining. However, I do think Benavidez will destroy Yarde. I think it'll be pretty much a one-sided beatdown, right? Now Yarde, he's not bad, he's not terrible, but the problem is he doesn't have good schooling, right? These guys that have been going the distance with Benavidez, Morale, Vostik, Caleb Plant, all these guys are good boxers. They know how to move, they know how to turn their opponent, they know how to box, they're very well schooled, right? So they know how to survive. Yarde, he didn't have an amateur career. He's not had good schooling. His trainer is a bit of a moron. Yarde, I'm not saying he's a terrible boxer, but he thinks he's far better than he actually is. I would say he's a C or D level fighter, C or D level boxer with A level power. He does have great power, but his boxing skills, he doesn't know how to tie up, right? He doesn't know how to tie up. He doesn't know how to turn his opponent. He doesn't know how to box on the back foot. So really, his only chance here with Benavidez is a puncher's chance. If he doesn't land something on Benavidez and stop him, he's getting stopped 100%. Because once Benavidez starts letting his combination punching go, we know he's got fast combinations. He's going to start beating up on Yarde. I think it's going to be, a vicious beatdown where Yarde is probably stopped by the ref or his corner stops the fight. That's what I think. Around round 6 to 8, I think Yarde is just going to take a beating, and either the corner or the ref is going to step in and say you've had enough. That's the way I see it. I just think Yarde, he doesn't have that schooling. He won't know what to do when he's getting beat up. Yes, he's got a puncher's chance. And Benavidez, when he's letting those combinations go, obviously his hands are going to drop. So you could say Yarde could catch him between punches, and that is true. We've never seen Benavidez hurt, so who knows? If Yarde lands a big shot, it could be over for Benavidez. But I don't think so. I think Benavidez is going to stay in control. He's going to start breaking down Yarde fairly early, and I think he's going to finish the fight in the mid rounds. All right, that's what I think. Let me know what you think about this one.